Well, strategies have been developed so that we're going to be able to implement some of these solutions. The strategies are going to be broken down into immediately and then down the road. This isn't something that we really foresee happening even within a year, so we need some long-term expectations as well. Immediately, what we're going to do is to target the 2006 campaign to make clean money, clean election a major issue in the gubernatorial race, as well as we're going to be talking to our local assembly persons to raise their awareness of what the issues are, so that they will eventually pass this when it comes to a vote. Long Range, this is a grassroots organization, and Long Range, this organization is getting out there and talking to the public about raising awareness. This is the most important thing right now, is to raise awareness about how corrupt the present electoral process is, which was brought about earlier by Ed Scott. And in order to do that, the organizer from Citizen Action, which is based out of Albany, has come into Rochester. She did back in February. Has brought many of us, has taught us, I should say, how to approach groups, how to develop speaking engagements. We are in the process now of going out and talking to various groups, bipartisan groups, groups of all natures, churches, anything at all that will really want to learn about how we can make the change and thereby have them endorse this. They can either endorse it as a group or they can endorse it personally.
You know, this sounds like something that is going to have to be a grassroots kind of effort, because when David was talking about the solution, he talked about how this has been in front of the Assembly and the Senate for some time, and it hasn't come out. So it sounds like it's something that really is going to have to come from the people as opposed to the elected officials.
Absolutely. The incumbents really don't have a real reason to want to make a change. They have a comfort level right now. They know that money will be raised. They've made their connections. So it's really, in order for us to bring people in who are not presently in the political system, we really have to be able to find, they have to find a way to find the money, and grassroots people are going to have to do that work. Another thing that we're going to be asking our coalition to do is to attend Spitzer events prior to his election. We're going to be asking or encouraging Eliot Spitzer that in his acceptance speech, I know I'm stepping ahead here, but I have a great deal of faith that this person will be elected our next governor. In his acceptance speech, he will make clean money, clean elections part of his platform. We are having, in the immediate future, we're having the organizer that I mentioned a few minutes ago. She's coming up here in September. She will be going and visiting with our core group. She will be going to the editorial board at hopefully the Democrat and Chronicle and some of the other local newspapers, in addition to be visiting our assembly people who are now home here in Rochester. Broadening the media coverage is extremely important, and that's, of course, what we have to do, TV-wise and newspapers.
Okay. Well, you know, as our audience is watching this, I'm sure that they've gotten in tune with what we've been talking about. Are you looking for people to get involved in your organization?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We want more and more people on board. We want to make sure that we can help them get involved as far as going out and speaking to other groups. We never send a person out alone. A person doesn't have to feel they're right out there like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? We give them the training, and we also go out with 2 or 3 others from our group, and we have had just such positive response. People, some groups are signing right on the spot. Some have to, of course, turn it to their boards, but we've had nothing but very positive response. And this is what we need to do, is present that information to our assembly people, that this is what your constituents want.
Okay. Well, we've heard tonight about the money and election about the problems. If this is registered with you, and if you think, if you agree that there is a problem currently with campaigns and elections, get involved. And the number on your screen right now, you can call Clean Money, Clean Elections Monroe at 325-2560 and get involved yourself. And so, for TV dinner, good night.
My opinion will canvas my boots. I guess it's true, nobody cares till those petrol bombs come spinning through the air. Gotta find a way to hold them to account before they find a way to snuff our voices out. Can you